Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Andrea Collins. I own a small crochet business called 627 Originals. In today's video I want to show you a couple of items that I made. I was bluey, well tried to, and I got this pattern from Pinterest. I would put the pattern and where I got it from across here. Next, I have a couple of bees. I made 3, but 2 already sold. We'll tell you that later. Next, I have a mermaid. So I have 3. So this is the other mermaid. And this is another mermaid that I made. And then next, I have a Smurfette that I made. I made a Smurfette. And then next, I have a Smurf. I don't know why the arms came out so big, but I also got all these free patterns from Pinterest. So I made a kitten. This is from Green Frog Crochet. They also had the free pattern on Pinterest. Next, oh gosh, next I have a cow, and I just freestyled this from Crochet Grove. I took her standing giraffe pattern and I just changed the colors and made the horns from another cow pattern to come up with this. Okay. Then next I have a giraffe. This is actually Crochet Grove pattern from Etsy. So I just made a giraffe. And with the cow theme, I made a cow. So this pattern is from Pinterest. I'll put all the patterns up there on the screen. And next I have a sheep. So with this sheep, what I did was I took a free pattern from Pinterest, and I took a monkey pattern and I just changed the color. I just made the body white, and instead of doing the ears brown and around, I just did them white with the brown on the inside, fold them and sew them down to make a sheep. And then next I have, so this is the monkey pattern. So I just took this pattern and made it a sheep. So this is a monkey that I have. Okay, they're not in any particular order, but some things I have multiple of. So I also did a cow in this color, and I did a cow in this color. Again, this is a free pattern from Pinterest. And I also did a black and a white cow. For some reason, I just don't do the spots, but you know, hey, to each his own. I had to remake some unicorns, so I made 2 unicorns. And I've made, well, right now, I've made a lot of these. But so far, now that I have an inventory, I have 3 of these. So I'll talk about these later. I've made 1 of these, and this pattern is also from Pinterest, and I will link them in the video. I had to remake some more sloth. For some reason, I don't know, I sewed the head on not straight, but people don't care, they buy them anyway. So I had 2 in another video, and I had to remake 2 more. And again, I'm not showing these in any particular order, but then I also made 1 of these. I had to remake the turtle. So this turtle is from CJ Designs. It's Fred the Turtle, but what I did differently was just sew the head to the shell because so the head wouldn't be so floppy. So I just sewed it like this. But I've had two more of the white and the gray, and they sold. So, but I will tell you that later in the recaps. But so I have to remake Fred the turtle. And I made my interpretation of Black Panther, and this also was a pattern on Pinterest, a free pattern. Then I have a horse, which I just took the body from Crochet Grove's Standard Giraffe, and I found a head pattern, the pattern to the head from another pattern on Pinterest, and I just took the head pattern and the ears, and I freestyled the mane. So what I did was attach it to the body, and then chain out maybe 6 or 8 chains, and then reattach it back into the body to make the mane. So that's how I did that one. And I have some more. Okay, so here I'm going to show some of the small items that I made. So I made a couple of Shreks. So I made 3 Shreks. And these are for like $12. And again, the pattern is from Pinterest, and I'll leave it here. I made some Yodas. This one is pink, and this one is brown. And these also, I sell these for $12. So I made some Yodas. Again, the pattern is from Pinterest. And I'm just so proud of these. I made some Mario Brothers. And again, the free pattern from Pinterest. I made a spider, and this pattern was a free pattern on Instagram. I made some, I think this is a kitten, but it's a sitting one. This is a green frog pattern. I found it free on Pinterest. And this is a sitting dog. So this will be like a dog. It's like the sitting dog. I made 2 aliens. And oops, I put them on a keychain, and they're like $5. This was a free pattern on Instagram, and a very quick make. Like, if you can understand the pattern, it's very quick to make. I think it's like maybe 15-20 minutes to make. I also made some pandas, and this was a free pattern on Instagram. If you know how to make the bobble stitches and the color changes, it's a little fiddly, so maybe about 15-20 minutes to make that. And then I also made some sharks, and this particular pattern is from, I think it's called the Yarny Box, and she has a free pattern on Instagram, so I made these.